Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is Betty, owner and creator of Betty's Custom Designs here on YouTube, Etsy, Facebook, and Instagram. So today actually this morning in church, I gave my oldest daughter her birthday present, which happened to be a journal, not an envelope journal. It was like a regular junk journal. And my granddaughter, she's 6, she's seen it and had a fit, and so she wants one. So that's what I'm going to do today. I am going to make hers just a little bit smaller since she's 6. So what I have done, I have cut out a front, a back, and a spine. And let me just show you here what I've done. So it's 4 3/4 inches wide, and how I come up with those measurements first, let me show you. I took a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and this is what I wanted it to be. So that's what I done. So it's 4 3/4 by, I think it's 6. Yes, so 4 3/4 by 6. All right, so we've got that. So what I need to do, and then the spine looks to be, it's 1.5 inches. Okay, so I need to connect these together. And so how I do that is this journal is getting in my way. I've got what I'm working on, and I will bring you guys along for that later in the week. Okay, so what I like to do is I use my board here, and I just line it up, and I leave a little bit of space. And so I'm going to do the same thing here, and I like to get it lined up on that line so that I can make sure that everything's even. And then the next thing I do is I take this, and I'm going to try and, there we go. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing for right here. All right, and then I want to look and just kind of make sure everything is still lined up good. And I'm looking in the camera to check it all out too. Okay. Then one thing I like to do, I love to use this Tyvek tape. And I do have this listed below in the Amazon links. I need to get some more, and I want to get some more narrow too. But this stuff is like super strong, and it just gives some strength and support. And I like that, and especially with her being as young as she is, I want to make sure this book can handle all of her craziness. And I just leave that washi on there. It's not going to hurt anything. And this Tyvek stuff is sticky, sticky, sticky. And if you don't have Tyvek, you can use any kind of tape. I mean, you don't even have to do this. I just do it because it just makes me feel a little better. But you can use material. You can use more paper, anything like that. It just gives a little bit more support to that spine. And that's what I like to do. So pretty much, I think all of my journals, I put the Tyvek in. Even the envelope journals, I'm sure you've seen me. I put the Tyvek in the spine, and then I also put Tyvek down in the envelope. Okay, and so because of the size that it is, I think I can cover it with one sheet of 12 by 12. So yeah, I would like a little bit more room on the sides, but you know, I'm not gonna stress over it. So if it's 6, let's cut this at 8 inches. I can find my cutter. Because with it being 6, that's going to give me 1 inch above or on the top and 1 inch on the bottom to fold it over. And like I said, I would have liked a little bit more on the sides, but we will work with it. Okay. So now I'm just gonna look at it and make sure I've got it the way I want it. Okay. So I'm just gonna flip this over for right now. Now, the other thing I am going to do, I am going to use some score tape. And I will use score tape and I will glue it. So bear with me. And I'm just going right on the edge. I'm not, on this part, I'm not going to go right on that little seam area. Then I'm going to put some on the spine. And then over here. Now I do have some super wide score tape. I think it's like 2 inches wide. And I could just put that down, but that would be too easy, guys. Y'all know I don't do it easy stuff. Y'all know I like to do things the hard way. Yeah, it's crazy. So I hope all of you guys are having a good weekend. I am having a good weekend. I think this video should post today. Today is Sunday. It's in between church. So, as most of you know, probably know from if you watched yesterday's video, I had to sing this morning, which, you know, I've been playing the drums at our church. I play any of the instruments, but we've needed a drum player the last few, so I'm the drummer right now. And so I was playing the drums this morning and they needed help on a song, and so, you know, I just done what I normally do. I just started singing. Next thing I know, they have the mic stand over there, so now I'm playing the drums and singing. And then I still had to sing the song that my Aunt Jo wanted me to sing. So yeah, and I can play the piano and sing with no problem, but it was a little bit different playing the drums and trying to sing. That was, yeah. But you know what? Whatever I need to do, I will do it. I am one of those that I don't care. Just, I'll do whatever I need to. And my granny wasn't there this morning. She's not feeling good. My granny's 89. And let me tell you, that woman is spry as she can be. I mean, that woman is a mess. But she wasn't feeling good today, so I'm not happy about that because she never misses church. So when Granny wasn't there this morning, that I don't know if she'll be there tonight or not. I certainly hope so, because I can't handle that. Yep, she's 89 years young. I tell you what, she can just about do circles around me. Because that woman is, and there ain't a bit of dementia there at all. She's smarter and sharper than most people half her age. I know she is me. So I hope this is staying on camera. The lighting in here is really bad today. It's not really overcast, so I'm not real sure why my lighting is so bad. But I noticed that it was pretty bad. So we're just going to have to roll with it, though. And I did get either 2 or 3 more of the little mini file folder kits in my Etsy. So those are in there now. I think there's maybe a total of 6 in there. And like I said, I do have a lot more to put in there. It's just, I was telling my husband at lunch today, I said, it actually takes me longer to, and I'm just getting a pen to clean my glue because somebody didn't close it properly. And so it's stopped up. Yeah, but I was telling him it takes me longer to get the files ready to upload than it does to actually create the files. That's crazy. And I can't even see, guys. Okay, hopefully that'll work. So yeah, I got a few of them uploaded, and I will work on some more later. I was just really trying to get quite a bit done on this book. I doubt I will have it done in time to take to her tonight. I don't know, I might, because I'm not going to do a lot of embellishing to it. I am going to send her a bunch of well, I've already given her a bunch of goodies. I took one of those little plastic cases from Michael's that has all of the little kits in it, or the little cases. I filled her one of those up with all of the stuff from my Etsy store. And so needless to say, she was a happy little girl when I gave that to her. Okay, so now comes the fun part. With me doing it this way, I have to be very careful because I'm not used to working with it this big. I'm just trying to line it up. And there we go. Like it or not, it's down. Alright, so now I'm just gonna smooth it out what glue is in there. Okay. I think that's looking pretty good. Okay, so now let me do this. I am going to cut this. This is, I really don't have any to play with on the sides. Ooh. Let's hope I can get it folded good. So now, this is the one thing Miss Edith taught me, was to take these and glue them back down on the corners. So that way, if any of your cardboard would show, it's not going to show. It's gonna show this instead. And that's just less that I have to try and throw away. So there we go. Now this probably, I'm sure I'm not gonna get it done in one video. So what we may do is like work on covering it, and then tomorrow maybe picking out the pages and sewing the signatures in. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and grab my little score tool, and I just want to go right along the edge there. Ugh. See what I done? And I just want to, you know, go ahead and kind of irritate that paper, so to speak. I want to go ahead and break the fibers down a little bit, so that when I do go to bend it up, it will bend up a lot easier. And it looks like I'm irritating this paper more than anything. And then I will go ahead and bend it up. Okay. Now I am just going to work on getting it ready. Ooh, when I tell you I don't have anything to work with there, I am not kidding. Wow. I think we'll be okay though, because I'll do those first and then do these over. Okay, so what I'm going to do, especially since I am working in such a little area here, I am going to use my 1/8 inch tape on this one, and I'm going to put some right here on the edge of the cover, and I'm going to put some on the very edge of that paper. And I'm only going to use this 1/8 on these ends that are so little, because the other I can fit the bigger tape, and so that's what we'll use. So I'm doing that on this side. Okay, and I'm going to do it right here. right. Now let's go ahead and glue these down. And so to do that, I'm going to go ahead and pull the backing off of this tape, maybe. And the backing off of this tape, maybe. Okay, and I am going to put just a little bit of glue, like right through there. I don't need much. Okay, now I'm going to very carefully put that up and then fold it over really good. And I think we're okay. Check it out. Whew. That was close, guys. Okay, so let's do the same thing here. Pulling that backing off. Gotta make sure my tape is stuck down really good. Okay. And the same thing, I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue right through here. All right, now I'm just gonna fold that up and then fold it over. I think it done okay. I think we're done just fine. Okay, now I'm gonna take my 1/4 inch and I am going to go all the way down on this, right on the edge of that cover. On both sides here. And I'm getting it right on the edge of the cover. So I do not want my cover coming off. Okay. And then I am going to take, that's my 1/2 inch, that's my 1/4 inch. Then I'm going to take my 1/4 inch and I'm going to do that on the top of these. And I can do the 1/4 inch and the 1/2 inch because I have a much larger piece I'm able to work with. Okay. So yeah, and these journals, I mean, this part of it is very much the same as how I do my envelope journals. Okay, so now I am going to take the backing off. And then I'm going to put this glue down. And the reason I take the backing off the tape before I put the glue down is because if I have this wet glue down there and I go and try to remove those pieces, I'm going to glue myself to it. So, yeah. Now I'm wondering, I should have probably cut that, but it's going to be okay. All right, so let's fold this up. And there we go. Yes, that's looking good. I'm loving it. And let's do the same on this end. There we go. There we go. And now I'm just going to glue this back down. Okay. Let's try this again. And I am going to put the little metal corner things on it, so that's okay. And so I'm just kind of working it just a little bit so that it'll, because I don't want it to tear, which I probably will end up covering the spine anyway. Oh, that's looking so cute. Look, guys. How cute. Okay, so now we need to cover this part. And let me get my ruler. And so I need it to be, I think I can get by with 11. Yeah, I think I can do 11. And then we can do 5 because it doesn't have to go all the way to the top, and it, yeah, So let's see how this is going to look. Let's do it 5 inches this way, because I know I have that. So I'm just going to do 5 inches here. Okay. And then I do want to look at this again just to see, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark so that I make sure that I've got it in the right spot. I'm going to fold it over to mark it so that you won't be able to see my mark. Okay, so I want to cut it like right there. Look, I marked on that. Okie dokie. Now let's see what we can do. Alright, let's cut this off. And then let's just take a look. I think that is going to be perfect. Alright, so let me round these corners. I'm going to use this, my little chomper. I'm just going to round those corners really good. Okay. Now, we have tape, so we're going to use it. And that way I don't have to wait for it to dry. So yeah, today's video, this will be all we're gonna do. We'll finish up the cover. Then we'll come back tomorrow and pick out our papers and probably go ahead and sew the signatures in. And then Tuesday, maybe at that time we'll be decorating and embellishing, and then I can take it to church to her Wednesday night. So I think that will work. I think that'll work pretty good. Alright, I'm just putting this tape down. Alright, there we go. So we're going to do the same thing. Let me make sure. Okay. I'm just going to do the same thing. Just peeling the, trying to peel the edge of this tape up. And it's not wanting to because I've got the other piece on it some. But that's okay because we're going to get it. There we go. Told you I would win. Well, maybe not. I spoke too soon. But we're still going to win. We're still going to get it. It's because dummy here went over the tape with the other strip of tape. But surely y'all didn't expect anything different from me. Y'all knew I had to do something like that. Alright. And one more piece that I'm pulling off. And there we go. Alright, so we're going to put the glue down in the center of the tape. I don't tape myself to it, which it looks like I'm trying to. Okay. Now, let's see. There's really not a pattern on this, so we're good. I mean, not one that goes up and down. Okay, so now I have to be very cautious and make sure I get this set down right where I want it. Because that's it now. With that tape and that glue on there, shoot, we're done. Alright, and then the other thing I do like to do is I will score like right there where the the fold is. Okay. Alright guys, so we are going to call this video done. We have got our journal cover ready. So tomorrow we will come back on here and we will pick out the papers and sew our signature in. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.